You need people to have certain checkpoints in their life. If so, what do you think some of these would be? I think the most important checkpoint is not around what you need to do by a certain age, is where most people will fall in. Like, oh, I need to be at a certain point or ask a certain question by the time I'm age X, right? It's just more, are you living in purpose? Honestly, that's what it is. It's like, do you feel like what you do matters? And if one day goes by and you feel like it doesn't matter, all right, that's you just take note of that. But if multiple days are coming up in a row where you feel like it doesn't matter, and today also doesn't matter, and then today also doesn't matter, right? Like consecutive days and weeks go by where you feel like it doesn't really matter, nobody cares, you don't care, then that's a great checkpoint. So my own personal checkpoints, I think what ends up happening is people fall way so far off the track that they end up hating their lives because they haven't been checking in with themselves enough. For me, it's more on a regular basis. If there's a couple days in a row where I feel off, then something has to change in my schedule. You know, maybe I'm doing too much of something that I used to like that I don't like as much anymore. Even looking at this stream, right? So this stream, I like doing this. I love seeing you guys, whether, you know, one person shows up or you know, 100 or 1,000 or whatever, right? When I'm doing live streams. We went to watch the Dumbledore movie today. And we moved the time just for this stream. We were supposed to go see it on IMAX, but I wouldn't be back home in time to be able to watch it, or to do this stream. So we said, you know what? No, let's watch the earlier show so I can get back and do this. And it was that felt fine, because next week I'm not going to be streaming as much. I'm going to Arizona, doing a couple presentations there. So I think Monday and Tuesday we're on, and then I'm in Arizona, and then the following week I think I'm gone that entire week. So I didn't want to not have any streams go on, and so that was an easy decision. But it's moments like that, like that's a good check-in. Like, do I really want to move what I'm doing in my personal life just for this stream? It's like, yep, yeah, I do. Yes, I do. It's like, okay, cool. So that's a good check-in point. So regularly, if you feel like you're doing work that doesn't matter, you feel like today doesn't matter, then that's a sign. That's a good check-in with yourself. And the more you can catch it on a small scale, so it's not like my entire life is meaningless. You have these giant moments of crisis because you haven't done the work on a day-to-day basis. I think that really matters. Sebastian says, thank you. At the moment, I'm trying to build a company that incentivizes safe driving through blockchain, and it's a big project just by myself. I'm also studying blockchain technology, working 2 jobs, and trying to find fun things to do in the process. Cool. Well, you know, if you can find somebody to help you do it, it's always better to go further with people. You go further with people than trying to do everything all by yourself all the time. You don't want to rush into finding, you know, the wrong partners or the wrong people to help you, that's for sure. But you definitely go further when you're with others. It's also a lot more fun just to not do everything by yourself. But that's very cool. Congrats, man. That's really exciting. That's the kind of thing where if you talk about checking in, Sebastian, you should check in with yourself consistent. Like, am I still happy to do this alone? Am I learning enough from this? Am I getting enough growth and momentum? Or have I stalled out? Or am I losing motivation or interest? You know? So before, like, paying attention to those little signs so that you can catch it, because most people wait too long and then you're stuck and then you hate your life and you have to make some big pivot. And some people never make the pivot. You know, some people end up just staying in that job that they hate for the rest of their lives. So, you know, I don't think that'll be you, but definitely paying attention to how you're feeling on a regular. And if too many days go by in a row where you're feeling just not where you know you could be, then don't settle for that. Change something.